field. The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Wolverines ready to kick it away first.
Let's go, D. Get him up out of here, D.
From inside the 5.
About to play off.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. Last time these two met, Ohio State didn't just fight that team across the field. They pretty much knocked them out, stomping Michigan.
Yeah, it was a heavyweight knockout, too. They were throwing haymakers right from the opening bell. We know that Ohio State recruits at such a high caliber, and they're consistently pumping guys into the NFL. First-round talent as well. Last year's game, all of their best players, they showed up there.
And Michigan had no answer, and now does Michigan have an answer this year? Because it's another talented Buckeye team. Every year you're going to play the Buckeyes, they're going to be talented. Michigan has to make the game physical. Michigan has to play their brand of football if they want to change the outcome.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for the edge, it's Jackson. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. Punts it out of the air.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Mm.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That wasn't even Jeremiah Smith.
Use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody
got a little
is going
speed
to
on
feed off that first score.
Little.
And a really nice
They
job
said
by
a
the
little.
big team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will now get its first chance with the football.
That wasn't even him.
This is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Throwing, Underwood. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage, it will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoffs.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Makes the grab, it's Marsh.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down.
All right.
They'll stick to the ground.
He was getting pushed back.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about
Right,
passion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
This about to be treacherous here.
I forgot the fuck. I gotta double tap the button. Alright, I gotta get my shit together before these niggas fuck around and blow me out.
Effort by that kicker, and he just didn't have enough leg on that kick.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They thought it was worth the risk to try that 58-yard field goal, but now they put their defense in a tough spot. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, home.
Right on the money.
Yeah,
and a good
yeah,
job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. There are so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
crowd
listen,
out
there
there
are
loud.
great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And
Let's
it goes
go.
through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit.
Boy, they
The punter
throw
going to
that.
get his first work of the afternoon. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Underwood. Working that left side now. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big...
Fat-ass nigga with number 3 on.
Just a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Oh, he dropped it?
Yeah.
I threw a pass in the other game I played, nigga, wide the fuck open.
Maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th.
Oh my God, bro.
Lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
He wasn't going to be able to get on thing, bro.
Got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
He threw it right back to
the defense
you.
came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
They go play action. Bryce Underwood dances away from the pressure going to his left. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's Underwood to throw.
Bringing that pressure.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge
Oh, he fumbled. Oh, my God. Look at Big 3.
after the fumble recovery. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't be worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense again.
He got over right
Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. QB draw.
He beat him off the line.
Before he slides.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game.
He could have just ran on there or tried to take a hit on that. They going to slide. See, he's going to be funny.
This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Defense becomes
Then they gonna do
more
that shit.
heightened in this area of the field.
Moving yard
You get the
shit.
short yard situations, the goal to go situations. I got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Say it. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
You know, swing passes to the running back oftentimes are like an extension of the running game. That's like a sweep, but give the defense a ton of credit. The speed to be able to pursue and get to the football is why they've now set up 4th down.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
They can have that.
And you want to touchdown.
I ain't mad at that.
Right down the middle. That obviously gives
If I would have gave him a 7, I would have been fucked
I
up.
can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on
All right, Bryce, let's go.
First snap of this
You gotta get on the fucking board.
Inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback making checks. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Oh, no.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at
He
the
threw the
stats.
offensive lineman right out the way.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll keep it on the ground. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass.
He dropped it?
Never had a chance.
Yep.
Good
The
job.
running back looking for
He didn't even get hit yet.
Isaac Priest,
He
and
was going to get hit after the catch.
29. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. They're working that left side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes because if
I
you
knew
get the
putting
right
the ball
coverage,
there,
it's
they dropped the
man-to-man.
ball,
If
they
someone
gonna
gets
drop
picked,
kids
you can't keep
fast.
up with your receiver. You just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. A beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Just feeds the running back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They're getting talked about a lot, unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's complete to the left.
Run, bitch.
Open spaces. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Right.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to barge their way in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
And his defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on third down? And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
Nice job by the defense there on that RPO play on third down. They didn't bite on the run fake. They were anticipating the offense throwing the football, so they laid back, made the tackle. Now they set up fourth down.
Fourth down, Underwood. Gonna run it, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I mean, fourth and goal, and what does he do? He makes plays. This is why quarterbacks with this kind of athletic ability are so hard to stop. Big-time money down on fourth down, and the quarterback makes the play for him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's crossed. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback keep. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Throw it. Say it. Firing to the right, complete.
Excuse me, how you miss?
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Play fake, Julian Say it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Man, another mistake.
All right,
by this.
let's
Listen,
go.
he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's got him. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
He held on to that shit.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like these games.
Yeah, they all over number 3.
Uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, Bo Schembechler of Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Underwood to throw for it on 4th.
I pressed the wrong fucking button. I had R1 wide open. Fuck.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
To the air. It's Sayin. Could not make his way to the corner. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It's complete. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still
Coach like, damn, man, all they had to do was block a little bit.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show.
Be like, Coach, I got 1 catch, Coach.
Carolina taking on the James Madison Dukes.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
I've been robbing and locking them up, bruh.
Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before.
I got fucking double coverage on that nigga.
Second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Michigan.
He caught 1 pass, and ever since he caught that 1 pass, he been double.
Sense of urgency on the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the first half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this third.
Appreciate that, Holly. There's a crease, and he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, there's another outstanding run. We've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Underwood now improvising. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Plows through the defense.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Here's the fly sweep. Nice job stringing that one out. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Say it. Makes the grab on the left. Maybe a crease. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm,
baby.
Needs to execute on this third down.
Ooh, they going for it.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Fourth down, say it. Got it. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything.
I want to yell so bad, but my son's asleep.
Able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented and he'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Here's Underwood to throw. Got his man.
Why you keep
there
running
might have been
backwards?
trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this. He can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running.
Intercepted.
Took that shit from me, bro.
16. Got some room to run.
Damn it.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture in the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously,
I just threw a pick six.
The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Smooth took it out my man's hand.
Down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Underwood. Finds his man in the middle. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. It's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Tight end now in motion. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass.
Helmet on that boy.
It brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
Plenty of time. 2 scores and play defense.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throwing, Underwood. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Play fake, Underwood. Rushes on it.
I hit the wrong button, Cat. I had a man wide open.
Well, this offense keeps giving up.
He was wide open.
In situations like this, 3rd and long right now, they don't have many points in this game, and this is is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
That fumble.
Here's Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown! Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Ohio State is dotting Michigan's eye as the Buckeyes are firmly in control.
And Ohio State, you know, they've let a few get away from their rival in Michigan, and they're trying to get that back. So they came into this one with a chip on their shoulder. They're not always used to being in that position when they play against Michigan. But, David, in the second half here, it's all Buckeyes.
Yeah, and you know you got to be physical. When you play the Wolverines, you know the type of brand that they play. Ohio State has matched that physicality. They have been ready. They were ready for the game, and they've handled business.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Hit as he throws. Snagged out of the air. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. To come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He wants to go deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game.
Yeah.
Man,
I didn't run them enough, bro.
To teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Fires to the tight end. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Underwood. Going for it all. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception in the end zone that time. As a result, the offense comes away with 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, the guys on the sideline are really talking about what's at stake right now. We know these two top 15 teams have an opportunity to get to the college football playoff late in the season, but right now is their opportunity to make some noise. Everybody's amped up, a lot of excitement and momentum. We'll see if they're able to finish out this game.
Oh, he's got it. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
This offense has it with really good field position. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Here's Underwood to throw. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Let's go!
Michigan. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Well, at this juncture in the game, that was 2 points they needed to have to tie this one up. Now, there's tons of pressure on the defense to get the ball back to have a chance to win.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Red pass, it's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They're setting up the screen. There he goes.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Running inside, it's Jackson. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy
Let's go!
or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing, Underwood. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Still running at the 40.
Let's go!
Running inside the 20.
Let's go!
Michigan. And with that,
let's go!
Here in the 4th.
Let's go!
This team right now showing you why they were the higher.
You see that shit?
Yeah, they were sleepwalking a little bit earlier. They knew coming in, David, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. They had a pretty big deficit not that long ago.
And this is a good team they're playing. They're showing they're one of the better teams in the country. I mean, to battle back from several touchdowns down, like not to blink, not to bat an eye, not to quit.
Yeah.
They're proving why they're a great team.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cross. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. On first down from their own 22. The run inside. It's Jackson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Quarterback gets the first down. Gets the slide, got the first down with his feet. Ohio State calls it second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Say it. Makes the grab.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
It's complete.
He caught that shit.
Lost the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Here's a heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Buckeyes with an answer.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. Got his man down the middle. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Underwood buys a little extra time. Turning it on. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds, stopped the clock, picked up the first down, and now they'll try to find a way to score.
4th quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, the coach want to run it, bruh.
To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves.
Uh-oh.
Game in the final seconds.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
I was down by 20 points, bruh. 3 touchdowns.
This final drive.
Yeah.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Here's Underwood to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get
Bro, they blitzing the shit out of me.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
I missed.
And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Julian with the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
From the gun on third down, say it.
Bruh, they wouldn't let my man jump or nothing, bruh. That's bullshit. They fucked me.
Damn.
They fucked me, bro. I was pressing that triangle like shit.
And that list
Damn.
of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic.
Man, everybody else still need to play. Yep, they got me.
Don't even